Hey everybody, welcome to Bonus Features, movie podcast where me and my friends rotate movie picks. My name is Josh. Yeah.
I'm Chris.
I'm Clay.
I am in need of a dentist because chiclets do not work.
That's Randy. And this week the pick was coming from Clay, and he chose Tim Burton's debut feature, Pee-wee. What is it?
Pee-wee
Big
Adventure.
Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big
Pee-wee's
Adventure.
Tragic Adventure. Yeah.
And it's from 1987 or
85, I
something.
believe.
Five, I think.
Was it really the 80s? For some reason, I thought it was the early
See,
90s
I'm
movie.
all out of whack today. I didn't look up any
Yeah, it's well,
date or
I
anything.
was born in '85, so I took note that it came out the year I was born.
Merry Christmas!
Pee Wee Herman is Pee Wee Herman
Hello!
in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
All right, Clay.
Well,
What made you bring
yeah.
Pee-wee to the table this week?
Pee-wee is a special friend of mine since I was 7,
Let's
right?
go.
I used to watch Pee-wee's Playhouse with my buddy, and at the time I hated Pee-wee. I thought Pee-wee was a lunatic and kind of like, and I read sort of a discussion about him. His audience was started as like an adolescent audience and was sort of slid down to maybe a children's audience. Anyway, it wasn't his intent to be a child comedian, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee is a happy guy. He's got no cares in the world. He's got a bicycle and a house and
And he
neighbors.
loves Rube Goldberg machines.
Yeah,
It's just
everybody
covered
loves
in.
Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, he his whole world changes suddenly when his bicycle is stolen. Instead of seeing the world through these rose-colored glasses, he no longer sees the world. He sees the world as evil and he's cynical and he is suspicious of everybody he knows and puts the whole town on edge because his bike has been stolen. It's pretty damn obvious who stole his bike, but we have to go through this whole fiasco to figure it out.
He has to go to the Alamo first.
Yeah.
Bro, don't forget it.
So through his trials and tribulations, eventually he finds love and fulfillment. It's a Tim Burton movie, so it's got a lot of weird stuff in it that's, cartoonish and unusual and freaky stuff. I love this movie. I think it's amazing. I think it's a masterpiece, damn near, because I think Pee Wee Herman's persona is very unique, especially for the 80s. And they're now looking back when I watched this movie, some of the lines and things that Pee Wee says seem a little more sinister than they did back then. When
Dude,
he's like, "I'm a loner, a rebel, and like I'll
I-
never conform." And I was like, God,
Yeah, I had those thoughts too. I was like, oh yeah, I don't remember him being as like. I always thought he was just kind of a like lovable goofball,
he's
but
kind of an asshole.
he had a bit of an edge to him that I don't
Yeah.
really remember.
I blame Pee Wee for all of what I have become.
Oh
really?
yeah.
Were
No,
you
not at
big?
all. But I used to watch Pee Wee religiously though, dude. Like I got those vibes from him when I was young though. Like I could tell he was like oh like not necessarily like a freaking loner, but like a weirdo dude. And I related to that. I was like, this guy's super strange. He's like on his own time, like he's doing his own thing, and
Yeah.
I like it. Like when I used to watch Pee Wee's Playhouse all the time, bro. Like
Yeah, you and Clay are more, I guess, in the prime Pee
Prime
Wee
Pee Wee, yeah.
era. I mean, I'm 40. I think I was said the movie came out when I was when I was born. So I'm a little on the tail end, I think. But I watched some Pee Wee's Playhouse growing up, and this movie was in my rotation
dude,
when I
freaking
was.
Morpheus was in his show. Like,
Yeah.
and then I think they said that Rob Zombie was like a I don't know, like a coat rack guy in that show. Like he did something.
Oh
He did
really?
some menial task on the show. Like it's got a lot of cultural significance for somebody like me because it's got people in it that you wouldn't think on the show. And then he had his like chair friend guy. Like it was awesome. That show was rad. I watched it with the kids when they were little. I haven't shown it to Parker yet, but he watched part of this movie with me, and I think he might be interested enough to watch some of the show because
Yeah.
I'll watch it with him. That's awesome.
Yeah, so if you like the first like 10 minutes of the movie, like you get like that times 10 in the show, right? Because
Okay.
like the movie's very kind of, I mean, say you get a taste like in the beginning, but you really don't get all of Pee-wee's shenanigans like throughout the course of the movie.
Gotcha.
No, I like the what's the thing? What's the thing in the show that he's got? He's got
Josh
like a.
goes, gotcha.
There's so many little contraptions that he's got in the. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, in both of them. I mean, dude,
But
the
yeah, the whole house is, I mean, and the playhouse is, I guess, its own thing, but
yeah, it's like a.
it's nothing but just weird contraptions and
Did Tim Burton have anything to do with the show, or was it just the movie?
I think
That's a good
Pee-wee had a lot
question.
of I think Pee-wee had a lot of creative license with the movie because he specifically called up Twisted Sister and requested that they be in the movie and they brainstormed about the scene and that's what they came up with. It was like a mock music video. So I think he had a lot of creative license via Burton. And I think the show was almost entirely his brainchild. So
Because they fit together so well. It's kind of
yeah,
yeah.
uncanny.
I was kind of wondering, yeah, where Burton kind of came into the picture. I mean, he was still new, so I don't know if it just kind of happened to be it was Tim Burton, and Tim Burton is what he is now. But
Hmm.
I was just curious about that, but
I
I
mean,
didn't
big
look
picture,
into it.
Pee-wee is such a unique character that it's almost like you have to let him off his leash a little bit because, like, how in the hell is Burton going to understand what Pee-wee's, intending to do? So I think they need some kind of Pee-wee framework, right? But
Well,
anyway,
from I mean, I didn't sit and do a bunch of research, but I kind of glanced through some stuff, and it said that it started as like a stage show or something, and he kind of um it said that he took out a lot of the like innuendo and stuff out of his
um,
humor to make it more kid friendly for the movie. So I feel like it sounds like it was a little more of a risque um
Well, I mean, when you
comedy, but
take into account his extracurricular activities, I guess he was kind of I felt
uh,
bad for that dude. But I also I like him in all kinds of stuff. He wasn't in a ton of stuff though. He was only in a few things that I know of.
I mean, looking at the movie now, are you surprised at all that he has some crazy sex stuff going on?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Dude, look
so
at the way he's dressed, all the makeup he's wearing. The dude's
I
got on more
know.
makeup
yeah.
than any woman I've ever seen in my
He's a
life.
total freak, which, I love him for it. But I mean, come on. Yeah, okay, he got caught
I wasn't expecting the trans representation in this film. I had forgotten about that.
like cross-dressing.
I
Right.
Yeah,
mean, of course, I'm being a little tongue in cheek, of course, but like, yeah, I mean, there's like, this movie was, man, I had a blast watching this movie. I had forgotten because
awesome.
when you mentioned it, I already knew I was going to enjoy it because I liked the movie. I already knew, and I like Big Top as well. This one's the superior film, but it's like I used to watch this in earnest when I was a kid, like that. I didn't really care for cartoons, still don't. I watch this kind of stuff. Uh,
Huh.
Josh is the wild card. I'm just dying to hear what he has.
Yeah, so
you
everyone else
probably
has
hated
seen
it.
it before, right? Yeah, Chris, you said it's in the rotation. I never
Been a
seen it.
while, been a while, but yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It was
Oh, no
funny.
kidding.
But I don't know if I get it. Like I don't think
Well, I don't get it, and I've
I
been a
don't
fan for
think I
30
was
years.
there for it to be because I look at the reviews of this and they're all like 4.5, 5 stars. Like everyone fucking loves this movie, and I don't like I certainly on first viewing just didn't flip for it. Um,
That's awesome.
I was a little like wishy-washy about it and like not really loving it for like the first like 30 minutes, I
I could
think.
tell you didn't want to watch it because you kept procrastinating the show. You're like, I was going to watch it, but I got Faster Pussycat going instead. I was like, yep, resist.
I told you like I've never gone out of my way to avoid this movie, I guess, but just never was one that I would just wanted to click play
Well,
on.
this is a
It's just
time
not.
capsule, man. You're kind of young for this
Yeah,
movie, honestly.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's a like I'm a generation to like beyond it or something.
Because we had stuff
Yeah,
like
you really
this.
need the nostalgia.
Well, we had like this, we had Reading Rainbow, we had Ernest, we had all these weird, kooky Saturday morning shows that would come on real early. And then
Hmm.
at like 9 or 10, there would be cartoons for like 2 hours. And about noon, all that would shut off. But as far as I remember, like 10 years after my childhood, it was like, it was different. They had cable TV was a big thing. And
Hmm.
it just wasn't the same. Like back when I was
Cartoons all the
young,
time, not just
back
on
when I was
Saturday
young,
Yeah, I
we
grew
morning.
up
did.
with Cartoon Network.
You see,
Just
we
Well,
didn't
turn
have
it
that,
up.
man. We had Fox Saturday morning cartoons. We had X-Men,
mhm.
Spider-Man, but all that was on
G.I. Joe,
after G.I. Joe. It was after
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Transformers. Yeah.
And then during the week, you got real lucky if you could catch a cartoon at all. You'd be watching reruns of Pee-wee. You get like MASH. No, you get like the A-Team during the day. You get A-Team during the day.
Right.
Action shows,
But
MacGyver. Uh, what's the one with the
Heathcliff or
talking car?
something. Yeah.
And all
See,
that stuff.
a
Knight Rider.
lot of
Anybody
that
Knight
stuff
Rider.
I
together.
watched, because it was just on constant reruns forever just to fill time. But like I watched He-Man and Masters of the Universe and Thundercats and
Hell yeah.
all that stuff but it had been on for the last 10 years when I was watching it. It was just
Right.
syndicated.
Yeah, it wasn't new at all.
No, I
That new
wasn't.
movie looks awesome, at least to me.
I hope so. I hope it's good, but
Dude, I'm
looks
like super. I don't even care. It's probably gonna be terrible. I'm gonna love it anyways. Looks awesome.
Jared
yeah, I'm
Leto,
cautious. I'm
yeah.
cautious, but it looks pretty good.
And the new Mortal Kombat looks
But
fun. Fun. Not
That,
not
that,
these
it
are
that,
not
does.
that
good.
does
Fun.
look fun. I
Yeah, it
I
looks
want to
fun.
turn my brain off and watch that one. That one looks fun.
Yeah. But this era kind of like turned into like Nickelodeon too, because like
Oh yeah,
Yes.
this has got
Nickelodeon kind of started with the like low budget, non-cartoon game show. They had like game shows and some other
Yeah.
stuff. And then it morphed into like the cartoons, the Ren and Stimpy's
yeah.
and
What was it?
Rugrats
Double
and
Dare, wasn't
Double
that
yeah,
Dare.
the
Double
game?
I was
Dare.
literally trying to figure out what the Double D meant again. It was Double
Yeah.
Dare. But
Guts. You had
That's
yeah, you had a bunch of stuff like that kind of took over
and then they
the
had like
early 90s.
the child pop stars that all sprang out of that too. Like they had Kids Incorporated, then they sprang like Britney Spears and Justin
that
Timberlake
was all
and
Disney though.
oh, is
Yeah,
that Disney?
it was
Yeah.
Disney.
But it was all the same like era, same like it was the same time though. And
Yeah.
like all that stuff, all the wacky stuff from like the mid 90s has Pee-wee DNA.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's got DNA in it.
it's got all that. It's got
Hey,
the
all
same
over the
DNA
place.
running
Just
through all
stuck
the
with
shows.
it.
You know, it may as well be the floor of that theater, right? But
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but you can see it in stuff like Double Dare. You can see
Yeah.
it in stuff like Ren and Stimpy. You can see it in Rugrats because of the way that they
Totally.
drew the furniture and especially Double Dare, the way that that set was made up, it looked like a Pee Wee Herman set. Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman had it was artistic, it was crazy, it was weird. It's back when
Colorful
they
and
weren't making
yeah.
everybody turn into gray blobs that walked in a single file. I mean, we still were to a degree, but like there was more freedom on like TV and stuff. I'm so glad you picked this, and I was honestly a little bit like dreading it because I was like, oh, I gotta go watch Pee Wee. I know I'm gonna like it, but like I gotta figure out when to watch it, and I've been busy, but I had
Right.
a lot of fun watching it. So you know,
No, it's a good
Yeah.
time. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I was excited to watch it too, but I was a little like, man, is it gonna hold up? Am I going to
Mhm.
Mm.
let's say because I haven't watched it in probably 30 years, 20 something, I mean, at least. So I mean, like,
been a
is it
while.
going to hold up? And I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go like it's a masterpiece. It didn't like make that transition from my like younger self to my older self, I guess. Um, because like it was funny, but I didn't like laugh constantly throughout.
Yeah.
But I had a great time.
I mean, I think the
I
show is
like
better than the movie personally.
I always
But
like the movie more than
I
the show.
oh,
oh
really?
really? But I remembered like so much of like the little details, like the fat friend playing in his giant bathtub,
Oh yeah, dude.
and
Hmm.
like the giant dinosaurs.
And
I
then
mean,
what
there's
about
just
the roaring lion on the bike? The
oh
fucking
yeah. I
they
mean, the
come up
bike
with like
itself.
two angles on the lion.
Yeah,
Oh
like
man.
him wrapping up the bike in like a whole bunch of chain, like to the weird clown thing, like all that stuff like that. I remember a lot about. So I definitely did go on a bit of a nostalgia trip. So
Dude, all the stuff that I liked about it were so stupid. It was all little tiny details. Like one of my favorite parts of the whole movie was when he was sitting at the table getting his breakfast ready, and he has that just absurdly large knife that he's putting butter on toast with. Dude, I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I forgot how dumb this movie is. I love it."
I just thought
yeah,
it was I was just watching it like so he sets all these traps up the night before like
Yeah.
for breakfast every day like this is so elaborate.
And then he didn't even eat it. Like he got
He
it
pours
all.
Mr. T cereal on it and eats it with a fork. I'm like,
He
all
like he
right.
ate like two pieces of cereal and then like went about his business.
Uh-huh.
But like the first 10 minutes I think is like my favorite part.
Oh, really?
Uh, you know, to him taking out the bike and going to the bike store and meeting Dottie and like all that stuff.
Dottie.
Like once he kind of leaves and goes on the adventure, like I wasn't as like
Interesting.
interested in it, I
That's the part
guess.
that I liked more.
Really?
No, I'm
Yeah.
with Chris. I like the first 30, 40 minutes
Yeah,
of it more than the second half.
once
But
he
I like all of it,
leaves,
man. I think the movie's awesome.
I like the
It's
road trip
so
stuff. Yeah.
I like the tequila. That scene is amazing. That's iconic.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely remember that part too.
That was like,
I mean,
man, when I was a kid, I used to love that song all because of this movie.
I like how he just like I forget exactly how it happened. Oh, he gets attacked. No, he rides the motor after the tequila scene. He rides the motorcycle and goes into the hospital, and then just sees the news story that the bike is in the Warner Brothers lot, and then just next scene he's in the Warner Brothers lot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I
90
I
thought it
million.
liked
was
all that stuff too. I thought that the
Yeah,
I
Warner
thought it
Brothers
was
stuff was
funny,
funny.
like the prisoner who's in the convertible, right? You're kind of like, where
yeah,
can they go with this now, right? And all of a sudden they just drive over a cliff and they just fall and fall and
Yeah.
fall. And you're like, well, I guess that's the end of that guy, right? He drives away and gets lost. But I was like, you never would have guessed that they'd just drive over a cliff to end the scene and the relationship interaction. I don't know.
yeah.
It's
I think it's like I think it's funny that just everybody he meets loves him. Like if
Uh-huh.
he made this movie now, like
oh,
everybody
dude.
would hate him because he's annoying, but like he's Pee Wee. Everybody loves Pee Wee. So like even though he's comes across as annoying, everybody freaking loves him. And
Uh-huh.
I love the way everybody's like, just hold your questions until the end. Like, and Pee Wee even's like, just hold the questions until I'm finished. And the guy's like, we've been waiting for 3 hours. Like, when will this be? I'm like, dude, those are funny parts to me. The
yeah,
narration, the wait, it's just like all the things you think when you're a kid. Like, I don't want to wait. I want to do this now.
yeah,
Like, I gotta
Dude,
find my
100%.
bike. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I
yeah.
love it.
Dude, Dottie sound like she smokes 16 packs of
Ah.
cigarettes a
I
day.
love
I
Dottie's
love
little
Dottie.
raspy voice.
And
Oh,
I
dude, she was cute, man.
yeah, and I brought Dottie up because I didn't real she's the like the main voice of Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she is the main baby in the Rugrats, among a bunch of other voices she's done, I think. But yeah, Dottie was awesome.
Dude, when
She
I was
was
like 13, 14, I had a big crush on her.
I felt bad for Dottie because Pee Wee didn't want to give her the time of day.
Yeah,
dude.
he's a jerk.
She's in Streets of
No, he's
Fire
a
too.
big prick in this movie.
He
I didn't
really
remember how big
is.
of a shithead he was until I watched
I
it
wasn't
again.
sure if that was gonna be a hot take when I got on here. Like, yeah, Pee-wee's kind of a prick. I don't really like
Yeah,
him that
I
much.
think it was because he had his bike stolen, but I think otherwise he was fine. But that made him turn into like kind of a
yeah,
bad guy.
yeah. Clay kind of said at the beginning, like his like perspective kind of
Right.
changed.
He
Right.
turns into a
Yeah,
supervillain.
because I mean I don't remember any sort of that kind of stuff in the show, but
Okay,
yeah,
No.
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you saw it, Josh.
No,
I
no,
was worried
I'm glad I saw it too.
when I
Um,
knew I could tell you were trying to stall, and I was like,
oh no, I
man,
mean,
I
I was
sure hope he doesn't hate this movie.
no,
And
it's
then
a
you,
fun time. I mean, I like tons of like really silly, absurd stuff like this. So,
yeah, but
um,
Burton is not your
he's
jam.
not. No,
Yeah,
he's
but this
really
How
is
did
not.
this?
Burton light, I think.
It is.
It's
It
Was it
definitely
is.
Melissa
got
Hot? That's what it was. The genie guy. Sorry. I've been sitting
okay.
around figuring out what
But yeah, I mean it's like it's definitely got some signature Burton stuff in it,
It's
but
yeah.
it's kind of
You
Burton
can
light.
definitely you could definitely watch this movie and be like, oh, this is the Tim Burton movie.
Well, I mean, and then the music in it is so clearly Danny Elfman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
definitely.
what's funny is I was watching it, Parker wasn't even at all interested until the music started up, and then he was like, "What is that?" And he took
Huh.
his headphones off and wanted to watch it because he liked the music. And so
Da,
I
da,
Right.
think Parker's
da,
going to be a
da.
little music head. I don't know what he'll like,
You
but
can hear like him working on the Beetlejuice theme almost in some
Oh,
of this
dude,
stuff.
Beetlejuice and Batman both throughout
Yeah,
this whole
yeah,
movie.
yeah. I mean, he's a little bit repetitive in general, Danny Elfman. I think he's a great composer, great musician, but
Yeah, he did one great composition.
right, they're all kind of he kind of branches off of the same themes over and over. Um, but
Yep.
yeah, no, it's good stuff. I think Beetlejuice is the next thing that Burton does, right? I think that's the second one.
I think so.
What
Yeah,
a
I think it was.
crazy like through line he's got. Like if you
Yeah.
go to his filmography, it's pretty
Yeah,
nuts.
I forget his his backstory, but I know he started off doing the Frankenweenie. He has like a short film that he did with, I think it's like live action of the dog with the bolts through his neck and stuff.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Frankenweenie. I never saw
Yeah.
that.
And then he does a stop motion movie of it later, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't seen the other one, but I've seen the movie, the stop motion one.
yeah, that's pretty good. I know one interesting fact is his first movie was almost uh, After Hours, the Martin Scorsese movie. He was
That's crazy.
he was signed up to do that movie first, and
That
then
would have been a very different
Scorsese,
movie.
very, very,
Yeah.
very, very, very different. Yeah, he was attached to that movie first, and Scorsese was like kind of in the '80s was like really floundering and didn't know what to do, had a bunch of flops, and um, ended up wanting to do it. And Tim Burton was just like, "Oh well, if Scorsese wants to do it, then I'm out of here." You know, you can
I
have
mean,
it.
you know,
Um, but yeah, interesting sliding doors there.
Yeah.
But I think this is much more appropriate for him for sure. I can see him doing that movie because does have that nightmare absurdity to it, but it would be very, very different. I'm glad we got the movies that we got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick up a copy of this too, because I mean my kids are still little. I don't think they're quite ready for it, but I want to show it to them in a couple of years.
dude,
Yeah.
Charlie would
I
love
think.
this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it with the kids. I kind of just watched it after work yesterday, but um I feel like they would probably like it. You
Dude, I
know.
can't imagine that Natalie doesn't like this. I don't know what
Yeah.
Nathan might think being a little older, but
Yeah. I mean, I think they both kind of like Tim Burton stuff though, so
okay.
they would probably like it. She would definitely like it, I think.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, it's a fun time, and all the details that you guys are bringing up, like I've only seen it once, so I don't have them all locked in. Uh, but um, the little weird details of every sequence is what makes it.
Yeah.
It has a unique stamp on it. This guy like really thought through every beat and made it unique. So I like that about it for sure.
Well, I mean, his mannerisms and the way that he talks and stuff is so iconic. Dude, I've tried to mimic that so many times in my life to no avail. Like I can't do it. I can't figure out how he was able to just change the inflection in his voice up and down and this way and that way, and he just has this weird kooky way of
He has a
talking, but
couple different voices.
it works so well. And because he's seamless, you can't even tell he's fixing to do it. He just changes, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I really think it's
It's
great.
almost like a surfer dude thing sometimes. He's like, guys, way up
Well,
here.
he talks really nasally a lot.
Yeah,
And then he,
yeah,
and then he goes
exactly.
all like, I don't know how he does it, bro.
And then he hits you with Paging Mr. Herman.
This is
That was awesome.
Yeah. 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 This was
this
a
is the
fun
kind of
time.
movie you take LSD and watch. Sorry, Chris.
No, definitely.
It's very, very, very colorful. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad I got to rewatch it and remember.
Yeah, good time. Good pick. Thanks for making me watch it. I probably wouldn't have ever pulled the trigger on it on my
Yeah, I can't
own.
imagine
So
Josh just being like, I'm gonna go watch Pee Wee.
I just need to go through all of Tim Burton's catalog. No, that's the only way I would ever do that. And that's never happening.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, no, this is what I needed to see. So I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah. And it's got a Criterion 4K now. You bought it, Clay, didn't you?
A
Yeah.
Criterion 4K?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Criterion.
That's crazy.
They want to
How
say it came out 2 months ago.
yeah, how was it? How was it?
It's awesome. Great. Danny Elfman's music, of course. To me, the 4K is noticeable in terms of quality for the picture, but
Mhm.
really in terms of quality for the audio, I think.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
you have like a high quality audio system and want to hear spatial recognition and shit like that, then
For
this
Pee
is
Wee, yeah.
definitely the way to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to pick this up on a sale or something.
Yeah,
This
it's
this is
worth it.
worth having in the
I
in the library.
mean, you'll watch it a couple, three times with the kids or something and have some adult laughs at the same time, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, because like we watched Beetlejuice, with Maddie who's 4,
Mhm.
and she liked it. But I don't know, they're just like this is a little bit more normal, and there's a few just kind of wacky, kind of could be possibly scary things for a 4-year-old. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
Large
didn't,
Marge.
yeah, I didn't, I got, yeah. And there's like a scene. No, yeah, no, you're right. It is the large Marge scene where she kind of
Mhm.
like morphs into like this weird
Yeah, it's funny, like
thing.
watching that, it was like, oh, he just goes and makes that his whole next movie,
That's
basically.
pretty much.
Um, so worth having in the library.
Yeah.
Rip
Um,
Paul Rubens.
Oh, dude, yeah. Wasn't he in Blow? That movie rules too.
Is
Yeah.
he?
See him blow? Man, I'd
Mhm.
seen that in a long time too.
Yeah, he's
Dang.
the celebrity connection.
Dude, I watched a video the
Um,
other day on like the best like was it gangster flicks or something? Dude, Johnny Depp was in like 70% of them. I was like, dude, I never thought about how many movies he was in that were like really good gangster movies.
He's pretty good.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, Donnie Brasco, Blow, what else?
Dude, he was also in Public Enemies,
Public
which is
Enemies. That's what I was thinking
amazing.
of.
Public Enemies. Okay.
And he did he's done a bunch, dude. He was just in a he was in yeah, Donnie Brasco, Blow, Public Enemies. There was like four or five that he was in. Maybe five. It was crazy. He was in so much stuff.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I
Oh,
never.
Black Mass. Uh
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Black Mass too.
The
I
Black
never saw that.
Mass is
Never
like
saw
one of
that
his
one.
best roles. That movie's amazing. I love that film.
I never saw that one.
It's pretty
No?
good. It's
Oh,
pretty
dude, that
good.
movie's awesome.
Yeah, Whitey Bulger.
He's really like really good in it. Man, when I
He's
first, dude,
scary. He kind of looks like a vampire in it or
dude, he really,
something.
yes, got that like
He-
see-through skin.
He's got, I think people call him the White Walker because that's when Game of
Ah,
Thrones was on. Because he got the like these piercing like blue eyes or something. I remember liking it when it came out. I haven't seen it since, I don't think.
I watched a guy that was friends with Whitey Bulger talk about that movie, and he goes like, dude, Johnny Depp was terrifying in that movie. He's like that. He's like he channeled him.
Oh,
He was
really?
like that. He's like that's how he was, and I was like, dude, that made me. I was just like, that's awesome, bro. If this dude who knew him is saying this, and that guy was like, yeah, man, because Johnny Depp went and hung out with the guy a little bit or something.
wow.
Maybe talked with him or something.
He's been in prison, right? He's
Well, he's dead now, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, well, that movie wasn't that long ago though. It was like maybe like 6 years ago.
Black Mass. I'd
Well,
say it's closer to 10.
maybe 8. I bet it. I
Nope,
almost said that.
2015.
15?
Hmm.
God damn.
I
Okay.
know that went by quick, didn't
I
it?
saw that in the theater.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was like, there's no
Wow.
way that was 10 years ago.
That's probably before we even knew each other.
It was, yeah. Because we met
We met in 2017.
2017. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the year of Harvey. Yeah.
crazy.
Craziness, craziness.
It's almost been 10 years we've known each other coming up next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels like
Time just
anniversary.
like zoop.
Anniversary.
feels longer.
I was gonna take him out on a date, go walk and hold hands. Get one of
Nice.
them giant skinny margaritas from the, like Astral that cost you $86. It had nothing but sugar and then like a couple drops of tequila on the top.
Right. Just
I,
get
all I
a
can see
really
is
bad
Pee Wee
hangover.
dressed in a blue sweater with pigtails.
Yo, why do he look like olive oil so much? My man, he looked like olive oil from Popeye.
You kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of did. That part was funny. I thought that was funny. Um, good times,
Yeah.
man.
Good stuff.
Good times. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm not gonna say
Randy.
masterpiece, but I'm definitely gonna say 4.5 stars
4.5.
out of the
Okay.
five. Yeah,
Okay.
but like, yeah, dude. I mean, and the thing is that I'm not gonna always want to watch it because it's not that kind of movie.
Yeah.
But when I want to watch that, there's not gonna be much that can scratch the same itch, you know?
Yeah,
I'm
Right.
gonna say masterpiece because it started a almost like a cultural phenomenon that it's lasted for
it did.
decades.
It did.
Now, was it super dynamic years later? Not really, but I think it was at its time, just like you said, like the imitation of the laugh and I don't know, the crazy bow tie. Everybody remembers Jombie and Cherry and all the like all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Dude, I had a
Uh,
Pee Wee figure at the store that I got for like $25 and it was like I sold it for like
Yeah, I
150
mean,
bucks.
everybody knew who the guy was. Like
Yeah.
my dad hated him, but it was like, yeah, there's Pee Wee. It's just he was a revolutionary comedic figure for the time. But
Totally.
I'm glad it held up some
Yeah.
to you guys too. Like it was still
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Randy, what are we watching next week?
Two on the nose.
Oh shit.
Dentist.
No, I'm playing.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Felon.
Felon.
Oh,
Yes.
I think I've
wow.
seen that.
Is
I
that
love this
the
movie.
what's that guy's name?
You sent us a picture of that
Val Kilmer.
before.
Yes,
Me.
Stephen Dorff, Val Kilmer, and then the black dude is a guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a guy I've seen
The
in a
black
bunch of
dude.
stuff and he's really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
Good
that's an old
identifier.
blockbuster
Is it
era watch.
Yes.
I just randomly rented a blockbuster one day. Oh, this looks cool as a
2008?
teenager, and
It's only 104 minutes, so it's not super long. It's 2005, I think. Or no, 2008.
2008. Looks like a Tubi classic here.
Oh, dude, this movie rules, man. It's like one of those movies that like look, I genuinely don't know what y'all are gonna think. I feel like there's a pretty good chance that y'all like it, but it's one of those movies that when you watch it, how how in the hell is this so good? Like it shouldn't be as good as it is. It's got no reason to be that good.
That's what women say about me.
It's one of my I like, prison movies. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a really this one is yeah, dude. Like I don't want to say nothing about it. The story is really good. It's got some heartbreaking stuff in it, man, but uh yeah, really good movie. Have you seen
Cool.
American Me?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
this is
seen
like
Felon and yeah.
I put this one up there with that.
I think you and I are both into prison movies. I think Chris digs some prison movies. Like I think we all
Oh
generally
yeah, I
like
like
prison
some prison
movies.
Oh, I
movies.
love
Yeah.
prison movies, especially when it's got like a bunch of really good looking women in it, but this one's awesome.
Nice.
If we can get
Yeah,
Sydney
female.
Sweeney to do a prison flick, bro,
Oh
out of
man.
there, dude.
A woman in prison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
There we go.
She's bringing
With
back a
with like a
female
clothing
scorpion.
shortage or something, where they're like, "Oh, our washing machine's broken. We can't find all the clothes. I don't know what to do, Sydney Sweeney."
Clothing
And she's
shortage.
like,
The laundry just blew up. I don't know.
they're like, "Quick, put this ball gag in that chick's mouth. Hit her with this." And we're all like,
Whoa.
There went all our viewers.
They just all get locked in the shower and they're just trapped in
"Yeah, dude,
the,
like
you know.
And
for
that's
some
pretty
reason
much
they're
what most of
consistently
those movies
dirty and they
are.
need showers on a daily basis." Like, uh,
Yep. Yep. Make it happen. Make
Very
it happen.
funny.
All right, cool. Felon. Felon. Uh,
Felonious felon.
I almost went with the dentist, but I was like, I don't think Josh is gonna want to watch this. I think there's a significant chance that you like Felon,
Oh,
but
I
I'm
get
pretty
it
sure you wouldn't like
now.
the dentist.
the tooth. Yeah. The audience has no idea what he's talking about, but he messed
My
up his
whole ass front tooth's broken half. That's what.
yeah.
But have any of y'all seen Dr. Giggles?
No.
You
No.
turned me on to that movie. I gotta say, I was expecting a lot, and I don't like the main guy.
Mm.
He was like in Law and Order or whatever. He played a special needs person in Law and Order.
Oh, really?
Just
Really?
super annoying to me to even see his face. And then to be Dr. Giggles with his laughing just made my head
What are
explode.
they
But
talking
it
about?
was a decent watch.
I mean, it's
Too
definitely
much
not a
giggling.
good movie, quote unquote, but it's fun. Also the Ice Cream Man movie. Those are all from the same era, that like mid
Yeah.
90s, like straight to
That's
video.
I
what's
heard.
that guy's name from Ice Cream Man?
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard,
Yeah.
yeah. He's at like every con.
He's
Yeah.
in like
Oh
every
yeah.
movie. For a long time, he was like the guy that was in the most movies. He was in every
Yeah.
dude. And he's such an interesting looking dude.
Yeah, he is. Gives me hope as an average looking person.
Oh
If
man.
I
Clint
can do
Howard can do
anything.
it,
I can do anything with his face.
well,
What is the Ice Cream Man?
It is a strange movie, dude.
I heard Eli Roth is making the Ice Cream Man.
Really?
It's a comic series I was really
Yeah.
into for a while.
But that's
Just
different, right?
No, it's the same thing.
Oh, it
Wait, no, no,
is?
no. You're talking about
The
the
comic
modern Ice
books?
Cream Man comic book? Because it's not related. But the one that was out, there was a comic book in like the 90s that was, I think,
Okay.
related. I think. But the one that came out like in the 2015s, that one, that's not related to the movie at all.
Yeah, because it was Image, right? That's when
yeah.
we were
Yeah.
hanging out at the comic book store.
Hmm.
Randy had the comic book store.
Yeah, I had a bunch of those and I sold, they were really
They were
popular.
popular. Yeah.
Very valuable, very quick.
Yeah, yeah. Especially those first few ones, I think.
Yeah, first three or four.
Yeah.
Uh, I just realized that this weekend is Record Store Day. And
Mm.
then next weekend is Atlanta, and then the following weekend we're officially open. So I got a shitload of stuff to do the next 2 weeks. I was just like looking at the date and I was like, oh man, it's the middle of the month already. And then I was like, oh crap, that means I got a very busy couple of weeks coming up. Should be fun.
Man. Yeah. That's a lot. And I know you've been working your ass off painting the store
Yes,
and getting it ready.
Yeah, you
I've been working doubles. I'm very tired, but it's
made a
okay. We're
lot of
almost done.
progress really fast.
Oh, dude, we're almost finished. Like once I go up there on Thursday, it's the last day of any kind of construction stuff. At that point, the store's ready to, and then Friday and Saturday we're taking all the stuff up there. So, um, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Saturday I got a show to go to, so I'm not
looks like
sure.
it's coming along pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, after this weekend, we should be able to just not go to the antique mall anymore. But I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like,
Who's
I'm
we?
stressing out big time, dude. Like, I'm really, really concerned. It's all right. We'll
He's
talk
got a
about
mouse
it.
in his pocket.
What happened?
You said we're trying not to go to the antique mall anymore, and I was like, who's we?
Oh, just people in general, my people. Like
Oh, you're we.
Yeah. The royal we.
me
Yeah.
and my wife and my friends and people that come to my store.
Yep. I was gonna ask you something. I'll save it for later.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Clay, what else did you watch this week? Anything cool?
What else did I watch?
Man, it's one of the few weeks I didn't watch nothing else really. I've
Really?
been
Yeah,
Oh, you've been
stupid busy,
painting all day
man.
long. You're
Yeah,
probably
I
I
watched
have
listening
UFC
to
fights. I didn't even
podcasts
really
and stuff.
watch them. I just
Yeah.
listened to them.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Crime 101?
Oh
Mm.
no, we haven't. I watched that too.
Yeah, pretty solid movie.
Chris hasn't seen it yet, has he?
No, I thought it was good for noir. I think sort of vibes.
As far as noir goes, it's
As far
fine.
as yeah,
Yeah, but that shit is terrible.
Halle Berry's solid. I like old Halle.
Yeah.
She gets the old lady treatment, which is rough, but you get to see how she handles it, so that's
Yeah.
fun.
Barry weird face.
Yeah,
Coogan.
Rick Hugan.
That guy
Cute.
drives me absolutely up the wall,
Do you
dude.
think he has a weird face?
Yes.
He's got a weird face. He had a weird face,
He's
and he
kind of
made it
got
even weirder.
He's going filler crazy.
Yeah.
He's messing with his face.
Yeah, I feel bad for him a bit because like people are shitting on him like real
Oh,
hard.
Quit
yeah.
messing with your face like an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I think I said it in the text thread. Like he's turning into Mickey Rourke. Like
Yeah.
Rourke. Yeah.
he's gonna
Little bit.
Mickey Rourke himself.
a little bit.
To me, he doesn't look that weird.
What?
He just looks, yeah, he looks like he's like just got kind of tilted down eyes, kind
He's got these
of.
beady little, like, untrustworthy eyes, bro. He looks so sketchy, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, he
he's
looks
got a
like
look.
he looks like a motorcycle thief, which is what he is in this
Yeah.
movie. So you know, it's a
I
fair.
like him a lot. I mean,
I like him too. I like him too.
I've always he's always just really stood out. I'm trying
Because
to
he's
think.
weird and he plays weird crap.
Yeah, but he's good at it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Like
I mean, he's objectively good at it, I guess. I just don't like most of the stuff he does, I guess. I think that's
Yeah.
what might be what it is that I just don't really relate to it. Like, I mean, like the first couple times I saw him, he was characters that I really disliked. And one of the first times I was really aware of him was Killing of a Sacred Deer, and
Yeah.
I can't even really watch that movie. Like, it's good, but I like
Yeah, no, he's fucking
That's not
weird
one
in
you
that
want to
movie.
rewatch all the
every
time.
time I try to go watch that again, I'm like, eh.
I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a strange dude. Let me look up his
Yeah.
his like filmography real quick.
Yeah, but like you can get rid of like the fillers and stuff. I think like you can dissolve the.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not like
really?
going full
So
plastic
it's not.
surgery
Yeah,
yet.
so it's not like full Mickey Rourke where he's like permanently changed himself. I think he can come back.
Oh yeah, he was in Saltburn, bro. Oh my
Oh,
goodness, this guy's so
that's a
strange.
Yeah,
weird role for him.
definitely a weird
I did
movie.
not watch that.
He was in like Banshees of
Yeah,
Inisherin. Love that movie.
I heard he was in Peaky Blinders to
Yeah,
some
he
degree.
is great in that.
Yeah.
He's in the movie, the Peaky movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
He was
plays the
in
main guy's son.
he shows up in like small roles too. Like he's in the Green Knight for like
Oh yeah.
a
Okay, I
one
was wondering if he was
scene.
actually in that movie.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he has a little cameo in the Batman because he's gonna be the Joker. You know,
Ugh,
I think that's kind of a mistake.
I do
Yeah.
too.
But
Isn't it kind of wild? Like with Hollywood, it's always like the it person gets like 5 movies a year, and you're like, dude, this guy's everywhere, girls
yeah,
everywhere. And then all of a sudden, it kind of like, okay, the next one,
Right?
popularity contest over.
oh yeah. I mean, they're just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks, is what it is. You know, they're like, oh, this guy's kind of hot. Like he's got a look to him. He's unique. You know, he catches people's eye. He's a leading man. Let's, you know, like, do you guys love him? Do you love him? How about in this? Do you love him?
Looks like a
Uh,
Pedro Pascal is in everything.
exactly like that. You
I
know.
don't even feel like they're asking, do you love him? I think they're just telling you, you love him. You love
Yeah.
him.
Well,
I'm with you on
Yeah.
that, Clay. I'm that yes, that makes sense to
Yeah.
me.
I
well,
mean, you
like
have
they did
one
that with
success.
remember that guy who's in the main character in Avatar, Sam Worthington?
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
He was in everything for like 2 years.
Just an
And
average
he's like
actor.
very like a good-looking guy, a decent actor, but just kind of a bland nobody ultimately. Like he's totally fine in that kind of stuff, but he doesn't stick out. But they do that with
No, he's just Avatar.
now he yeah, no well, he got
He can live off of
he
that. That's
got
all he
locked
needs.
into James Cameron world,
Ugh,
and
poor bastard.
it's probably the best thing he could have done though, because his career wasn't going anywhere. So
To
Valid.
annuitize your life.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they do that a lot with actors. They pick one good looking guy and they just throw him all over the place and hope that people like him and that people will buy more movie tickets.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, one success, and I mean, and then they're everywhere. Everybody's trying to
Hmm.
cash in.
Hmm. I think, but Kyogen's a little more interesting than that, though. Like he's got a oddness to him, and he's willing to do smaller parts. Like I think he is like a really important, good part of Crime 101, which I liked as well. But the movie is very like kind of po-faced. It's straight down the middle, and he brings some sort of like some energy to it.
See, I thought I agree with what you're saying, but I thought it was a bad move. I thought it didn't fit the film at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it
I
was.
think
I
the
thought
movie
it,
would be very boring if he's not in there.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but I think it was supposed to be pretty boring, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Well,
You know, it
what's
was,
his face is so wooden.
Chris
What's it?
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
He's kind of one of those guys to me too. Like I think he's amazing in uh the
Mad
Mad
Max.
Max
Thor.
movie,
oh yeah,
Furiosa.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
is the by far the best thing he's ever done because he's not in charge of holding the movie on his shoulders,
right.
and he gets to wear like a fucking weird nose and just like it basically put on a mask and like just go nuts. Like it's the most like relaxed and like in his element I think I've ever seen him.
Making
And
me want to watch that one again. I
and
love
then
that movie.
and otherwise like I mean he's the standout in that movie. Like you know what's her name is really good, but she's the stoic lead,
Right.
and he's the one that gets to have all the fun. You know, like he's the like Kyogen is like a
Sorry.
similar flavor in this. Like he's the one that gets to kind of be kind of
I just
crazy and
yeah.
not as
I,
much, but
and
you
it
know.
might not be Barry Keegan's Keoghan, how you say it. It may not be his fault even, but like the stuff he was doing in the movie, I just thought was like, I was like, all right, man, reel it in a little. You're being like super extra.
Yeah.
And like I said, it may not have been his fault. Maybe the writing might be what the issue is, but that character, I just found it to be like, you know what it is that I either wanted to have him as a character or not. That's what it is I felt like he was just in the movie just enough to get on my nerves. Like,
Mm.
put him in it more or take him out of the movie because it was just like this. You might have something going on here, but like,
We need to
nah.
mix it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the
And his
Kyogen.
Yeah, either
character
bring him in or
isn't
take him out.
quite substantial enough to have a major weight on the film until like the end,
Right.
like the
And but
last
that by that
scene.
time you're like, okay, I
But it's
guess.
like
Like,
but I'm
I
trying
think
to be
that
good.
is actually my issue with it more so than it being him or anything. I think it might just be that they didn't put him
Yeah,
probably in
he's
enough.
kind of just like a wrench you can throw into the works to just create some drama every
Right.
now and then.
Dude, what's up with Nick Nolte, bro?
What do you mean?
My guy is, well, I don't want to be like completely rude, but like, good grief, the dude's just like sitting still-ish, right?
Uh,
Just I'm like, what's he saying?
I love it.
That's his
I love Nick
delivery.
Nolte.
Is Randy, what are you
Yeah.
doing here?
Yeah.
It's got to wind up first.
And he's like telling Chris Hemsworth, like, you're gonna do what I say. And I'm like, you're not intimidating at all, dude. Like, what do you just push him over? He's got like Parkinson's or something. Man, he ain't going nowhere, bro. Just look. He's
Right.
just
No, there's a
Sure, and
lot
then he's
of
accused
like
of murder.
it's like it really wants to be the movie really wants to be heat and it's like a little half baked in a lot of aspects. Like it's trying to spin too many plates. Um
yeah. Don't be
Yeah,
heat. Don't be
that is
drive. Be
true.
your own thing. 'Cause I thought it was a pretty solid flick otherwise.
yeah. No, but Drive is like such a focused,
I love that movie so much.
a slick focused movie. It's tight. Like there's not this is trying to be a little more sprawling and
Yeah.
it kind of gets away from him, I think. But it's still like a good time. There's really good car chases. There's good like a lot of the story elements are good and I think it's from what I understand it's pretty well researched. Like they try to do some of this stuff, as realistically as possible in some
Yeah. I
ways.
thought Mark Ruffalo was probably the best part of the whole movie.
I think he's really good too. Yeah, definitely. I
Clay
mean,
hates him.
I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I think
Oh, like
he's
in
a
really?
general? It's probably
I
personal
think that
politics,
he's a
right?
good actor. I think that he's a good. It's like the same thing with Stephen King. I will admit that Stephen King is a genius. I will admit
So,
that Mark Ruffalo is a great actor, but their political zealotry just drives me crazy. I'm
oh,
like,
okay.
and then so anyway, we don't want to go there, but it shows to me, it illustrates to me how weighted the scales are in Hollywood towards one political party, and they get the jobs in spite of the fact that they get to act crazy in front of people, but the other side doesn't. So to me, it's like, yes, I see the favoritism here, but hey, whatever,
You
right?
know, I was thinking about that exact topic the other day, and I'm not saying this to like be argumentative. I'm acknowledging what you're saying. I'm agreeing
Yeah.
with it.
Hmm.
But if you think about it, who are the artists? Like just in general,
No, I totally agree.
artists are the people
The
that are liberal
creatives are
types.
the people who are fighting for, these
Well,
certain
they're
aspects.
typically liberal minded people. Like you don't get a lot of like it's just like you don't get a
I
bunch of
agree.
liberal construction guys typically, right? You
And I
have a
certainly think it's fine to be liberal, but don't tell me that I need to be some way, right? And then act
but
in front of me, right? And I think that that's maybe not such a great thing for me because I'm like, well, they're limiting, I don't want you to talk about politics in front of me, right? But then on the other hand, I'm like, everybody does. So they
I mean,
deserve
you
to
were
be
just
able
talking
to
about
as
that
well.
Andrew Wilson podcast. If there's
I
anybody telling
think
you how to live, that guy's doing it. You know what I'm
so
saying? Like,
what I'm saying is I think that there should be equal representation and not favoritism for a person's political ideology. And to me, Mark Ruffalo is the prime example of one ideology being able to exist in Hollywood while the other one cannot. So,
well, yeah, the people that are making the movies have the same ideologies. That's the issue. Is that that's my point. Is that people with the
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I
artist
don't think
minds are
that's right.
typically
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
frame of mind.
But
I
hey, like I said, I can admit the guy's a genius. I could admit that, or not. I don't think Ruffalo is necessarily a genius. I
No,
do think he's a good enough actor, though. And I
Yeah,
think that King is a genius too. But here again, I think that that's like when I see them, I have a hard time separating the two. And I'm like, God.
totally, dude. I'm not even arguing with you. I'm accepting what you're saying. I totally agree.
But
I just don't.
I can find value in a person's work still, is what I'm saying. Like
It just
that.
occurred to me that that's probably why that leans so much like that is because it's an artist's thing, you know. And I was like, it
Yeah.
just popped in my head the other
That's
day. I was
fair.
somebody else was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I guess that's kind of why Hollywood is so,
Yeah.
I
left because
mean,
that's an artist's type of mind
liberals
frame.
lean towards like social consciousness, right? Like they're
Right.
worried more about the individual, the person, that sort of thing. And like when you're an artist, you're like, I mean, especially an actor, you're thinking about people, inhabiting people. So of course your whole mind is like thinking about that social consciousness in that way, I think. And same for a writer. Like, I mean, especially someone like King. Like all his books are like character based. He's in the minds of characters, people. That's what he's thinking about. He's not thinking about these other from these other vantage points, I think.
I would like to be very clear about this. I don't think I like Mark Ruffalo as a person, but I love him as an actor. I don't.
Mm.
That's kind of,
He's a little too much for me. Like
he's a little kooky.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty open-minded about things. That guy's a little too preachy. But
Well, that's where I'm getting at is like
yeah,
people should be able to have and voice a political opinion and they should not be silenced for that opinion, like
right.
Yeah.
unemployed. I mean, unless it gets too crazy. And occasionally he to me doesn't want to be an actor so much as he wants to leverage his acting to be a politician. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, whatever, dog.
I
Over the last few years, De Niro's gotten like that. It's
De
hard for
Niro's
me
the
to want to
same
watch him
way.
too.
I love freaking De Niro, man. He like there was a long time I thought he was one of the greatest actors that ever lived, and I can still recognize the genius, but I'm just like, dude, shut up. Like, I'm not
I,
here. You're not a politician, bro. Sorry.
look, man. As much as we disagree on politics to a fair degree, I 100% agree with you on this, dude. Like it's just
Yeah.
like keeping church out of schools, dude. Like, look, man, it ain't supposed to be in schools, man. It's not supposed to be in your business. Keep it where it's supposed to be. Everything has its own little compartment. Let's keep them in their compartments because otherwise you make it unfair for other people that want to participate. I don't want to go to school where I'm being forced on any kind of religious stuff because as soon as you do that, it's going to put me in religious stuff that I don't necessarily agree with many different religions, right?
Yeah.
Same with like at my job. I don't want to talk about that stuff at
So
work.
speaking of Wilson, he says that that is the greatest argument against some of the approaches today from other people is like we should be a homogenous society. And he's like, well, that absolutely creates the conflict, right? If these
Mm.
ideologies are in conflict with each other, why are we trying to force them all into the same room? And so anyway, I just thought that was an interesting point.
I don't think that he's 100% incorrect all the time either. Or I don't disagree with him 100% of
Oh,
the time. Is the way to say it.
certainly, yeah, definitely he's incorrect on a lot of shit.
He's just wholly unlikable for me. Like
Yeah, I
for
don't
me,
want to go on a tangent there either because then we're back into
Yeah.
hell of politics. But we
right.
want
I
to.
certainly agree that we have way too much of one side. And bringing it back to movies, like there's too many. All the actors are lean one direction, and
It's
I
just
do
the way
miss
the
the
artist.
days like, I love guys like Clint Eastwood and some of those more
Go
tough
watch
guys, and we
Caviezel
don't
movies.
really get those guys anymore, and I think that is largely because of their politics, because those type of characters are they don't fall in line.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to support somebody that came out right now that was a John Wayne type figure, right?
Sure.
I mean, I don't think they shouldn't be able to exist either, but I certainly wouldn't be supporting them. So, you know, uh,
I mean, I could see that that existed in a period in time for a reason, right? And then now it's not appropriate. But yeah, I mean,
It's a different world, of
it's a
course,
different world. Yeah,
but there's
culturally, we're
plenty of
more
like
aware.
those kind of guys out there in the world that can be they are probably also good actors.
I think
They exist out there.
there's a
yeah, I don't
lot.
typically separate the art from the artist though, so I'm pretty happy in my little liberal bubble in Hollywood. I don't Doesn't bother me much. They do get a little preachy sometimes. There's a bunch of them. Like I don't like Meryl Streep either because I can't handle her. Like she as a person drives me absolutely nuts.
Hmm.
So I can't
But
even watch her on film.
back to the John Wayne comment, right? So it seems like there is a push to feminize men, right? And so that action hero, the big bold hero, some of that is lost, I feel. Like
I was talking about his racism, but
the Arnold
the action hero thing is
Schwarzenegger.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's something like so that's part of me that finds the John Wayne endearing, right? Is the knight in shining armor who comes the hero, right? Who comes in to save the day. That sort of masculine energy, I think, is
Right.
somewhat lost in cinema now. So I miss
To a
it.
degree.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I
You
mean.
got
I think
Reacher
they
doing his thing now, and
Reacher.
you got some
There
guys out there doing their thing, but
and
like
so like that guy catches flack for it, but it's rightfully so. You know, you
extra
can't
flag
please
for what?
everybody for being a tough guy.
By who? I don't know. I don't see that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody giving him flack.
Um,
But I'm not saying you're wrong either. I just don't see it.
well, he just pushed some motorcycle guy
Yeah, he
down
beat
who
the
started
crap out of
cussing
some
him
dude.
Well,
out.
yeah, that guy started that stuff, didn't he?
They did.
All
Yeah.
I'm seeing is praise for that. I didn't know that there was getting any kind of trouble for it.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Yeah.
it's the internet.
I
yeah.
think any sort of like discourse like quickly went away when they found out like that guy started that whole
Yeah,
thing.
that guy was drunk and like started it,
So
and
It
I'm
went,
saying that that guy knew he was fucking Reacher, and he went for him anyway.
yeah.
Right.
What an
yeah,
Like
idiot.
that's on you, man. That's
that guy
stupid.
didn't like him for whatever fucking fundamental reason.
I mean, the tough
But
guy thing has definitely changed. We used to have like Schwarzenegger and Stallone,
that's what I'm saying. I
and
miss those
but I
days.
mean, I think times change, and I think it's going to start heading. The pendulum is about to swing back a little bit because it's been long enough. I think that's going to
I
have to
think
happen.
I agree. I agree with you. I think I can see movies changing a little bit right now.
Yeah,
We're getting the
yeah,
superhero age has ended.
right. And
You
superheroes
know,
was super like liberal-minded politics. Like,
all of
look at
this like streaming wars stuff and all this
Disney.
is that shit is bad for Hollywood, but all it's also forcing the it's forcing the studios to start over, start from scratch. This stuff is not working anymore. We got to throw a bunch of more stuff at the wall. They're gonna have to start trying
And and
different
now
things.
interestingly, and I'm fine with this trope because I love a woman hero, but a woman is now acting like a man and doing man things and being the hero of the day, right? She's the one
But
shooting the machine gun, rescuing the hostages, jumping out of the helicopter.
yeah,
And so it's a substitution of roles to
are you
some
talking
extent.
about a specific movie or are you talking about in general?
I'm just talking about in general,
I mean
right?
that's been like the
There
last
are a
10
lot of
years
those.
too, though, right?
Yeah, yeah, for
I mean
sure.
even through the Marvel
And I like
years.
it. Like I'll watch those movies. I'm not saying
Hell
anything
yeah.
negative about it, other than I can notice a difference in tone from that
I
energy.
mean, look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't think it's a little ridiculous when some 5'3", 126 pound woman beats the shit out of six guys. I think it's
I,
ridiculous, but
Yeah. It's
it
kind of
is
hot though.
fiction. So
I
at the end of
mean,
the day, I have to just let that be the thing.
yeah.
But
What's the movie with the chick we all love in it? The ballerina, right? There's a prime example.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
That's a
It was
recent
like
one.
Atomic Blonde,
I was
right?
gonna
With
say
Charlize
Atomic
Theron.
Blonde. That's
Tommy
a
Blonde was
that's a really
dope.
good one.
Great
Yeah.
movies, fun movies, right? I saw them both in the theater. I own Atomic Blonde, which is an outstanding movie, but you
Charlize
know,
too in Mad Max,
Yep.
Yeah.
she is like the badass the main she's really the main character of that, you know.
We are missing out on some like Mel Gibson types and some Clint Eastwood types. I
Yeah.
like those guys a lot. But I mean, the
I
the
think
climate changes and we get these like prettier like model-esque guys. You get the Ryan Reynolds dudes, and then now it's all funny. It can't just be some dude being an awesome, super tough guy. It's got to be funny too. And it's like I think
Yeah.
I'm okay with that not being cool anymore. Let's get rid of all those guys.
the Chris
Like,
Pratt, the funny
yeah, dude, let's
hero.
go back to the Jack Reachers, the Rock even, dude. Let's take the Rock because he's huge and he's super tough. Let's go with some Mel Gibson types, some dudes smoking cigarettes, talking all crazy. Like, there's got
Right.
to be some guys out there like that, you know?
Yeah,
those
I
people that don't go to the movies anymore too, like those people buy a lot of movie tickets. Those guys are gonna go see those movies, but
Right.
those people, those type of people don't go to movies anymore.
So many people that I know flat
True.
out won't go to the theater anymore, regardless. Like I know a lot of people
yeah.
that are just like, nope, I do not go to the movie theater. I'm like not even for like a dope, awesome big movie. They're like, no, I just watch it for 20 bucks at home, save my money. I'm
Yep.
like,
Well, you were towing that line when you batted like three big strikeouts in a row with people chewing next
oh,
to
dude,
you and talking next
well,
to you.
my point is kind of that I force myself to go to the theater to support the industry because like it's not hard for me to want to just stay home.
Yeah.
Like I know people that won't go, but even then I'm like, man, I don't really want to, but I still have fun. If I go by myself during the week, it's still fun. But I can't go on a weekend, dude. It ain't happening, man. I'm gonna be unless I'm going with a group of you guys. But like
Right.
by myself, dude, I'm gonna go on like a Tuesday at 1 p.m. because otherwise I'm gonna be miserable.
Well, I just got to notice that Netflix raised my subscription fee by another $2 or
Oh yeah.
$3.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I
It's
mean,
gonna keep going up.
I know
yeah,
I remember us talking. I want to say it was like 8 months ago or a year ago about the last increase. And I was like,
Mhm.
man, it's getting to where it's freaking cable TV land again.
They're
It was
all
always
And
going to
They had to
get like
fix
that.
their stocks because everything went way down when they were trying to buy Warner Brothers. Now they're going back up because they were raising their
they're
prices.
like, we need more GPUs so we can make some AI money,
Hmm.
Well,
AI
like
movies.
the streaming stuff back when it was affordable, I mean, even then I knew it wasn't going to last. It couldn't. It
Yeah.
was just like anything else, man. They're going to hook us in with the first one being free. And then once you're an addict, they're just going to jack the price up and you got to go pay for your dope. And that's what it is now, is it's our drug. We got to go stream our movies and stream our shows. This is why I don't understand the lack of popularity for Prime. I watch almost nothing but Prime. Prime and
I
YouTube. I
like it
don't
a
really watch
lot.
anything else.
I like it a lot too. I feel like lately though, I've been really recommended a lot of garbage, but
Well, I don't go by on I don't use their recommendations either. I don't care about that. I
I
don't.
still find a lot of value though, man. I'll watch a movie and I'll be like, you know what? I know like Crime 101, you told me about it, but it was there for free. I was like, dude, I'm watching this. This is decent.
Bone
It's
Temple was
fun.
on Netflix, I think.
Bone
Yeah.
Temple, yeah.
But
So Sony has a thing with
They
Netflix, I
sold
think.
that
oh, do
sucker
they?
real quick.
Yeah,
Well, dude, the movie industry's in a real weird spot right now.
I
Like,
almost feel like
it
it's
is.
like knocking on death's door a little bit.
well,
Like,
I hate to say this, man. I can't believe I'm even thinking this, dude. But the next two movies I'm excited about, they're like big. They're both comic book movies.
Mm,
This one with the X-Men coming out, this Avengers thing with Doom.
yeah.
hmm
Dude, I'm pretty psyched for that. And that new Spider-Man movie is going to be awesome. And so I'm like, man, I don't really want to be psyched for Marvel. Like, I just don't. But,
Spider-Man does look cool.
you know,
I'm
at the end of the day,
skeptical
man, I
about
just need something good,
Avengers.
man. I need something to watch. And
Yeah,
horror movies are great, but they're all low budget. They don't need to be big, spectacular things. You know, you get a
and they're
Terrifier
pumping
once
them
a
suckers
generation,
out
but
too. Everybody's
that's
like,
the
we
only thing
need
that's
a lay.
working right now.
Yeah, we need some layups. We need some free throws. Make some horror movies.
Yep.
yeah, and even that stuff. I heard that the new Faces of Death was pretty good, though.
Yeah,
Like
I've been hearing some
I'm
stuff
starting to
about
hear like a
that.
lot of people tell me that it's good. So
Is it like the original or is
no,
it
No.
negative?
It's like
it's not the same thing.
it's like a slasher kind of, but it's using because Faces of the Death is kind of like
Faces of
on
Death's
everybody's
corny.
phone now, so because
Yeah,
everyone can watch stuff
True.
on their
Isn't that
phone.
that's
terrible?
just Instagram
Facebook of
and
Death.
No, the director's doing the rounds, so he's showed up on a couple of the podcasts I listen to, and what he's saying is pretty interesting because he's thinking about it in modern terms. Like,
So does it have any affiliation or anything with the original Faces of Death? Because I think like Anton LaVey's group was putting out Faces of Death or Death Scenes or something like that.
I
Church
mean,
of
I think
Satan.
yeah.
I don't,
I don't know about that.
I don't really
Now,
know if it does. I
from my
think it's
understanding,
kind of
they're
just a
not associated by
property.
anything but other
Yeah,
than name.
yeah,
Yeah, I think they're just using the name. I mean, yeah, because I mean the original isn't a movie. It's just like Girls Gone Wild, but
bunch of fake
deaths,
snuff.
I mean, the
right?
original ones
Yeah,
is like 40% fake and then like
Yeah.
40% like autopsy stuff and then 20% like dead animal stuff. Like
yeah.
it's cornballs, dude. Like even when I was young, I watched it, was like, oh, this is stupid. Like it's
Yeah,
not.
like I remember it being like this like crazy weird thing that like you couldn't find, and
Hmm.
somebody knew somebody that had a recorded VHS of it or something
Okay.
like that, and like I remember finally watching it. I was like,
I gotta get my
this
facts
is
straight.
this is kind of dumb.
So it wasn't Faces of Death, it was Church of Satan. It was Death Scenes that was Church of Satan, which
Yeah.
was like, a predecessor
Yeah,
to.
same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never seen any of them, but I know
They're
the
not
I
worth
mean,
history
watching,
behind them.
man.
you're not missing
Yeah,
anything.
no,
Like you
no.
said, you have Instagram. You can see a beat down or a
Yeah, that's the
self
thing. All that stuff,
offing.
like, and the director, one thing that he said was interesting was he was before he made any movies, he was like a moderator for like a social media platform. So you're seeing all like the
Creepy.
child stuff, pictures and like in deaths and stuff like that, and like that's just, like the real like seedy underbelly
I'm
That's
good.
crazy.
of
I
the
don't need
internet.
any of
And
that.
he's like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, this is
Super
the
real.
freaking crazy world we live in now. So, well, Faces of Death is just on the window
Yeah,
in,
it's
in your
coming
phone.
out. No, I'm kidding.
That's
It's
just
just
that's just the news.
Yeah, you can just click a button and it's in your hand. It's
what's
crazy.
happening in Iran today.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
nothing
Um,
good.
but yeah, I have heard that's a pretty good movie. I'm interested in that. I think it's gonna show up on Shudder at some point,
Oh, that
but
would be
I
the
think
perfect place. But I heard Shutter was in trouble.
I
I've
heard
heard some
that too.
rumors.
I think
I've
I
heard
heard
some
that from
rumors
you.
about that.
Oh, really?
I think I said something about it. It's probably just heard it from me, but
Oh, it might have been you that told me that
I heard
actually.
some rumors that they might be in some trouble, but uh, maybe it's nothing.
Dude,
It
have
is
y'all
weird
seen
that
the
they
new?
canceled Joe Bob though. That's
They
like their
did
one of
cancel
their
it.
yeah, it's canceled. It's like
I wonder
one
why.
of their biggest draws, like one of their big shows. So it's a little bit odd.
So there's a new Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse coming, and
Next
there's a
year.
new Gremlins coming.
Yeah,
Gremlins.
I heard that.
Man,
No
what is
Joe
coming
Dante
out?
though, so it's gonna suck.
I'm trying to figure out what's coming out
I
that's
wonder
worth
who the new
watching. But
Phoebe Cates is going to be.
Sydney
bro,
Sydney Sweeney.
the Batman Part Two. Man, there needs to be something that's. Yeah, the
Yeah.
movies are dead.
Well, yeah, but like all the big stuff is
The thing is, the
sequels.
coolest stuff that's gonna be on the end of our list, at the end of the year, it's gonna be stuff we have no idea about right now.
That's
Like we've
true.
never heard of.
Probably.
It's always that way.
Yeah.
All of my favorite stuff is stuff that comes from out of nowhere that I see a trailer for like a month before it comes out or
Thanks for being
something.
the ray of sunshine here.
You know,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm hearing that the
It-
Mummy is like crazy.
Oh, I
I
heard that
that didn't
too.
look very good to me, but I'm
I
hearing
thought
it's
that looked kind of
insane.
cool. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it looked kind of interesting.
Looks super generic to me, but what do I know? I'd rather go watch Michael. I'm definitely kidding.
Now I'm hearing Obsession is pretty good.
Obsession, which one is that?
You said that one looked generic too. It's the guy that has the wish that that he wants
Girls obsessed with
the
him.
girl to be to love him more than anything in the world, and she
Yeah,
becomes obsessed with him. I've heard good things about that one.
have
Yeah.
you?
Hmm.
It could be super
I
generic
mean, it
and
is like
it's
monkey's paw.
Blumhouse.
It's very
Well,
it's a tried and true like concept, but
Is that the one from the YouTube guys?
yeah,
yeah.
And I'll
That's
watch it because I liked what they're doing, but
yeah,
yeah.
that's
does
Blumhouse
look
too. So like you never know what you're gonna get with them.
right.
Like you could get
I mean, that's why
something
I watch them.
awesome.
You never know. I've gotten surprised quite a bit, but I want to watch. I don't know. The Mummy one really did not catch my attention with the trailer. I was really like, oh, that looks terrible.
Mm,
But I'm hearing that like it's like real screwed up. So we'll see, man.
maybe
Yeah.
so. Yeah. No,
I'll be there.
I thought that one looked kind of interesting, but who knows? Who knows? There'll be some good stuff that comes out. We just, that's the thing with you know, things that aren't properties. They're not IP.
Right.
You don't know anything about them, so you gotta just go give them a chance on something original. So,
Sorry.
Yep.
Hold
all
on,
good.
babe. What sheep movie?
The Hugh Jackman movie.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
The Sheep Detective.
Yeah. Well,
What
I
is
will
this?
stay home with Bricken, and you can take the other two kids.
I don't know what this is.
Hugh Jackman.
My Mother's Day weekend. It's a Mother's Day gift.
Oh man.
Oh, dude. I I almost want to come with you just to watch Randy watch this movie. Except I don't want to watch this movie either.
Dude.
It's a kids
I have
movie.
blocked that out of my brain. I'm so
Uh,
disappointed that that's a thing.
It's
I don't know.
talking. It's about talking sheep detectives that are
Ugh.
trying to solve Hugh Jackman's murder.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant
it's gonna
cinema.
be great. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably have to watch that with my sweet wife. So
Watch it 'cause I read the book.
she read the book. Oh my goodness.
yeah. Is it one of those cardboard books that's like 5
It has like
pages?
real thick pages, like 9 pages that a kid read.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude. No, but it's the one that was getting used for kindling. I'm gonna set that hoe on fire.
Oh, snap. How
But
dare
man,
you?
that's babe, you and Charlie and Parker have the same movie taste. That's funny.
Awesome.
Hilarious.
Awesome.
I love it
Um,
too.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up there. We are watching Felon next week.
Let's go.
I might
Prison
go ahead and watch
movies
that
with
tonight.
Val Kilmer.
Val.
Good old
So
Val.
look, man, Stephen Dorff's one of those guys that I watch anything he's in because he's not good, but I kind of like him anyways.
He's good sometimes. He's hit and miss, but he's
Have you
good.
seen that Greaser movie he did, Deuces Wild?
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
I haven't seen too many Steven Dorff movies, if I'm honest.
Me either.
Deuces Wild is awesome.